ET Now on the go is in the capital of Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow, which is a bustling business district right now. And with the government aiming at $1 trillion economy size in the next few years, it is imperative for ET Now to go out and find out which are those companies which are contributing to the ecosystem and are high growth companies. I have one such company with me today, Gyan Doodh, and both the promoter and founder of the company are with me right now, Anuj Agarwal and Ajaya Agarwal. Gentlemen, thank you very much. It's a privilege for ET Now to come down. It's my hometown as well. And it's very good to see high growth companies in all the fields over here doing so well. So let's take the discussion forward. Jay, let me start with you. How is the overall business ecosystem improved in UP, in Lucknow in the last few years? We've been talking a lot about it. The government is doing a good job, but tell me from your experience, you are doing such a big business. Gyan Doodh is now clocking what, close to 2,000 crore in revenues. How is ease of doing business and overall business environment?
So UP, I think if we sum it up in two very little things, one is infrastructure and another is law and order. I mean, these were the two pains that UP traditionally had, and the current government has actually improved both these things to 100%. So there is no law and order problem, there is no infrastructure issue, and the business ecosystem is fantastic at this point of time. We have a 24 crore population, so we have a big consumer base for any industry to flourish in this.
Good to know that. Anuj, you travel quite a lot across the world, not only in India. When you come back here, Jay talks about improved infrastructure. How do you compare, the things, the way they are changing in Lucknow with everywhere else in big cities?
So I think, as Jay mentioned, apart from the two things that he said, I would also like to add intent of the government. The intent of the government is fantastic, right, on the in terms of promoting infrastructure and business. When we used to go back, I mean, electricity used to be a big problem here. But now, you have 24-hour electricity. People used to make jokes about this thing that UP's electricity is something to be joked about. Highways are something that the road connectivity has become fantastic. Airports have become, it is the largest number of airport network in the country. So I think we are on the right track in terms of infrastructure. If you compare it in terms of cities, soft things like having restaurants, hotels, everything that matter for good quality human resource is something that we have in UP now.
Let's talk about some of the other ingredients of doing good business over here. Is road network a very big important point? Is digitization improving a lot? Because your business has got to do with distribution, right? If distribution is good, your business flourishes. How things have improved in the last few years?
So road network, fantastic. I mean, we have the longest expressway network in the country, and it's increasing by the day. Even the rural roads are very good. Dairy industry is a very logistics oriented business.
Correct.
And that ways I think a fantastic job has been done. Apart from that, digitization and other things, I mean, the government is very, very progressive. Single window system, online application, and deemed approval of all applications in a very time-bound manner. So all these things I think have contributed to ease of doing business in the state, and the psychology has completely changed.
How's your company doing? Let's talk about your company. What is the growth looking like? When you started off several years back, when I was researching, and my friends over here tell me that in the last 7-8 years is when Gyan as a brand has started resonating with the people around, the big growth has come. What exactly have you been doing last 5-7 years that high growth is coming?
So I think we have innovated a lot, and we have tried to pivot our business from a traditional dairy business to a very, very organized and innovative dairy business model. And that is where we have struck gold. And we have actually invested into very blue ocean strategies. So Eastern UP and Bihar and North Bengal, which were not supposed to be very, very good markets, very good consumption markets, but they have been a revelation. I mean, the growing economic ecosystem has helped us grow by leaps and bounds. And the business is great at this point of time.
Anuj, you tell me, how's your experience? What do you look at and focus on? And moreover, what's the area of focus from here on to steer the company in what direction?
Correct. So I think our companies, in terms of geographical expansion, I think we are focused on the eastern part. 40% of the country's population resides in this area. This is underserviced, underpenetrated. whoever comes with the infra first will be the one who will be able to establish the market. So in terms of geography, this is the area that we are focusing on. We also see huge opportunities in new innovative products like Khoya.
Up till now, you were a pure milk distributor,
Yes,
right?
yes.
But now you're going in other value-added stuff as well. Which are those?
So, I mean, right now we have fresh milk, fermented products, we have butter, we have paneer. But Khoya is again one category that is under-penetrated. Roughly 52,000 crore rupees of Khoya sold annually, but 99% is unorganized. So, this market is going to get organized, whether it is by us or anyone else, but the market is bound to be organized. We want to be the leaders in that area.
How's competition in your area right now, and what are the levers you press to stay ahead of competition?
So competition is tough. I mean, dairy industry, so you have the likes of the big cooperatives like Amul and so many others operating in this region. What we try to do is we try to invest into products that are still under-penetrated, as Anuj said, like Khoya. Like dahi, I mean, we were the first suppliers of branded dahi, packaged dahi in eastern UP and North Bihar. And now we are known as the dahi people. That has become our USP. So we keep introducing new products. Latest introduction is the peda.
Kya baat hai?
And as luck would have it, as we introduced peda, and so the consecration of Ram Mandir happened, and suddenly peda has become a rock star product.
What a point, what a point. Interesting. So going forward, Anuj, what are the plans? Growth, of course, you guys are doing very well, very low debt levels. Are you planning to hit the markets in next few years? Will you like to go the private equity way or direct IPO? Because the investing ecosystem in India is also, very bustling, and investors across the country are looking for great companies to invest in. Do you have something on your early stages in your mind or at the family level?
So we have been contemplating about this issue. In the past few years, we have invested heavily in creating the right kind of human resource, right kind of information systems, technology to be implemented, the right kind of governance to be there in the company, so that we are ready for this situation. Going forward, we definitely want to open up our company. Whether it happens this year, whether it happens in few years, is something that is to be deliberated. I think going ahead, in all probability, we'll be going the PE way first and then going for an IPO because that helps us evolve and learn a little more about the markets. But it is something that is yet to be seen.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time today to participate in ET Now Go. It was great to chat with you guys.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great.